Shauna, you had some 2025
I do.
ins and outs. What is in for the new year and what is out?
I just want to.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, indeed.
Oh, I'm so tired of saying that. When did we
right.
quit saying that, by the way?
You know what I'm ready to be done doing?
I haven't even said it.
I'm
once.
so ready for people to be done asking me how my holidays were.
Is this an in or an out?
This is a sidebar.
Oh.
And I feel bad, but if one more person asked me how my holidays was, because my answer has become probably a lot like yours. We all did the same thing.
Right.
We did the same thing.
Yeah.
We don't have to keep talking about it.
Actually, somebody asked me today how my New Year's Eve was, and I said it was awesome. You want to know what I did? They said, "What'd you do?" I said, Wicked came out on Prime, and I bought it and watched it.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Sorry.
And they
Sorry,
backed
I had
away.
to.
They backed away
Yeah,
slowly.
they were like, "What is wrong with you?" Okay.
Okay.
Oh, but we all do the same thing at the holidays. We really do. So I don't know. We don't have to talk about it for a week. Anyway, it's fine. I love this trend. I think this trend is so much fun. I'm seeing it like crazy and I love reading it. It tells you so much about people and everybody's is different, right? Some are super serious and some are not. And anyway, these are mine. So we'll start with ins for 2025. In is seeing movies in the theater. We're going back to the theaters. We've been streaming movies since the pandemic. And now I think in 2025, we're going back to the theaters. We're going to go see movies on the big
what's
screen.
really funny about that is I got one of those gift cards for Christmas from someone. And did you get one too? You're smiling, Chuck.
No, I'm smiling for another reason. I'll tell you.
Okay. I got one of those gift cards where you can decide. It's got like 20 options up there. You can decide where to spend it, which I'm thinking at
Is that a
that point,
Visa?
you would think, just give me a Visa with,
I know who gave you that, I think, too.
right? Yeah.
Was it you?
No, but it's who you're thinking of.
No, but the person who gave it to you saw a thing up there and thought, well, that's what I want to give them. So I'll give them this one so they can do that. Not thinking you could just give them a Visa card and you could do the same thing.
Or just give them the specific one.
Yeah.
This is way too cryptic for people who aren't at Christmas morning with y'all.
What I'm saying is the gift
somebody
card,
from an older generation that was maybe a little
the
confused
gift card
about
that I
how
got,
the gift cards work.
All right, that's cute.
The gift card that I got was $25 and I could redeem it for like 20 different places. I got to pick. The catch was I had to actually pick online. Like online, they were like, to redeem it, you have to go ahead and tell us which place.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And I thought, okay, interesting. So I have to sit here and decide. But it wasn't a card. I mean, you could take, like, if you were to do, Outback, which is what I thought was what they maybe saw. And it was something that, the card, they'd have to punch in all the numbers. It wasn't a barcode on it or anything like that to scan or swipe. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll do something online. And then I thought, actually, you know what? I'm going to do Regal.
And go see a movie.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's what I did.
I think I would agree with you, Shauna. I've been to the movies. I mean, it technically it was the very end, but I've been to the movies 3 times in the last month.
No, but for
how
real,
many movies did you watch? How many different individual movies? Right.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not a big moviegoer. I never have been. In the 40 years that I've been alive, it's never been my jam. And in the past month or two, I've been so many times and I'm having a blast.
It's great.
We're going back to the movies.
I used to go when I was at ODU.
Something there.
When I was at ODU, I would ride the city bus to downtown Norfolk. And I'd go watch movies by myself. I'd just go watch movies
on a longboard,
cargo pants and cutoff shirt, and backwards
and a longboard. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
get
absolutely.
some Taco Bell.
More ends. Sorry, we really expanded.
Yeah, we're only on the first one here.
We only got one in.
Sorry.
Also, I'm going to say too, I've seen some people do these, and they're real long. This is not that. We cap these. We're not. This isn't 20.
Well, Chuck,
ends.
you have some as well, right? That you'll share.
I do.
Okay, so we're going to keep this moving. All right. So in 2025, we are going to go back to hosting dinner parties. Instead of going out to dinner, I would like to see us start hosting dinner parties. We're going to bring those back.
Chuck, are you going to host a party?
I actually enjoy hosting. I would say I don't see that happening. It would be cool though, but I don't know why it would happen.
I don't see you hosting a party.
In for 2025 dinner parties. This one's a little controversial, but I'm seeing an uptick on this, especially in people 30 and under. Gambling. We're gambling in
Oh.
2025. It's happening.
Holy cow! I
Oh,
think that's
that is
already
awesome.
happening.
It's happening.
That is
We're
awesome.
gambling in 2025.
I'm so glad you said that.
I
think
talked to
that's
somebody
just a
today
trend
who's
that's been
24
happening.
years old and was like, "Oh, I was watching the poker tournament over the weekend." My
Yep.
son, who's about to turn 15, has suddenly taken a great interest in gambling, and I have a lot of feelings about it.
It's ridiculous and crazy.
You
I
know
talked to
how-
somebody
We
who's
are
like
gambling.
26 who's
Yeah,
been
we
doing
are
it.
gambling in
Sports gambling in
2025.
particular.
Mhm.
And it's out of control.
times
It's
Chuck
dangerous.
has called me a degenerate?
Oh, he's addicted. He's addicted.
It's
Listen.
having such
And
a
we have friends who talk about it with him, and it's like, that's a problem. Don't encourage.
It's-
Don't
yeah, they're
encourage.
very-
I'm just saying,
supportive.
I'm seeing it. 2025, we're gambling.
It will definitely continue uptick.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep doing it in 2025 for sure.
Okay,
No,
you and a lot
you
of other
shouldn't.
people.
You should.
All right. Anyway, in for 2025, friends as your emergency contact. Friends
Wow.
as
You
your
gotta
emergency
expand on that.
contact.
I don't understand.
No, I'm not elaborating. That's not the point of these lists.
Wow, these
Oh.
are so crazy because I
Gosh.
I'm just saying.
I just today.
Friends
You know-
as opposed to what? I don't understand.
Who do you normally put as your emergency contact?
Obviously, my wife.
Right. Okay. Well, some people.
some of us don't have a wife.
right.
Right. So you would put your friend. Like, who else would
So-
you put?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
Well,
know?
some people might. So some people might put their parents.
Right.
Somebody might put their dad.
relatives, your family.
Mm-hmm. And
You
I'm
put your
saying,
family.
and I'm saying
Oh.
we're going friends. We're going friends as our emergency
If
contact.
they were like, "Who's your emergency contact?" Are you gonna write? Let's assume you don't have a wife. You're gonna write, "My boy Jared. He got me. Hot Rod. He got me."
And we're not talking, but we're not talking like random people. We're not talking like
right, friends.
outer fringe acquaintances. My emergency contact is my best friend Esther.
That's
I
so
trust her implicitly, and she's on
crazy.
all my stuff.
That
That
Chuck,
one's
you're
blowing
gonna-
my mind. I don't.
You're gonna roll your eyes, but just today, I'm
Oh
going on
my
a work
gosh.
trip, and I had to put in my emergency contact, and
You better not.
You put Chuck.
You got to ask for that permission.
what's the next?
I don't want that responsibility.
Wait, but y'all.
No, I didn't put you.
Oh, so
Okay.
y'all are family.
No, but I put a friend. He lives in Alabama, and he'd be quite surprised.
That's
if
a
he got
bad.
phone
That's
call.
a bad choice. That's a bad choice. You should
But
have
see, I don't
consulted
do mine
somebody.
as a prank. Like, I'm an emergency contact for my friend's daughter too. So, like, if she needs to be picked up from school and
Okay.
for some reason she can't make it, like, anyway,
Okay.
2025, our friends are our
Yeah.
emergency contacts.
Nice.
This one's a little personal, but also not because it's having a big resurgence. Leopard coats. I'm real pumped about it too. Leopard
I've
coats.
seen leopard shirts, so I would agree.
Leopard coats in 2025. In for 2025.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Can I just back up for a second? Is that specifically women, or is it cool if like if I rocked a leopard
Oh,
coat?
it wouldn't
could
look
wear a
good with the
leopard
backwards
coat.
hat. Not with the backwards hat.
Backwards hat, leopard coat. Those are two different directions.
No, you
Okay.
gotta stay on brand with
All
it.
right,
You're
Hey,
not
go
a
ahead.
woman, Scott. We've
I'm not.
established that.
We
Leopard
have-
coat, but yeah, the right kind of guy could wear a leopard coat.
Okay.
In for 2025, being cringe. We are no longer going to shame people for being cringe.
Well, you've already succeeded because that was a cringe thing to say.
We're going to
Yeah.
be cringe, like Chuck was saying in the last episode.
He was.
We're
very
going to be
cringe.
ourselves. We're going to be
Oh,
ourselves.
okay.
Okay,
If
you
you-
can be
you-
yourselves and
You
not
can be
cringe,
yourself.
but
And if
okay.
someone calls you cringe, just keep moving. You're fine.
Wow,
In for
some of these are-
2025, matcha. I love matcha.
Matcha man?
We need to bring it back. Matcha lattes, iced matcha.
Mocha.
Nope. Matcha.
You're talking
Okay.
to the coffee expert over here, Mr. Chuck.
He's a little uncomfortable.
I'm playing
Yeah.
a little
He's
bit.
like, "Ooh, it's a
but
little
yeah.
warm in here." Matcha.
Matcha.
Okay. And finally, in for 2025, we are standing instead of sitting.
No,
We are.
no.
We're standing. If we
I'm
get
gonna
the
sit
chance to
down.
stand up, we're going to
I'm
stand.
so
I'm
confused.
totally
I
sitting
feel like
down.
this is your desire list.
But
Yeah.
that's the thing. Everybody makes their own, right? This
Okay,
is me.
well,
I'm saying
I
we're
kinda
standing
thought
instead
they'd
of
be
What
based on
situation are you
something.
looking at a chair and you're like, you know what? I'm going to stand.
Okay, so in my
Give me an
office,
example.
we have all staff meetings. We have a long boardroom table.
You're going to stand.
I stand.
What?
Oh my gosh.
There's
I
a
will-
really
I
great
will-
window. There's a really great window. I love to look out it. And every time we have a staff meeting, I stand by that
Are
window.
there enough people in the? Are you the only one standing?
No, several other people come stand with me. Some other people
Okay.
like to stand. We
Just
sit a lot
picturing
during
your,
the
Without
day.
giving out too much detail, I tend to be in a lot of virtual meetings, and one particular person
Stands?
always
standing.
chooses to stand in a particular conference room that we see sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just got to stand up. We're all out here sitting.
Gosh, I'm
chilling.
just
No.
thinking you're like
Don't
like
do it.
Dwight Schrute.
Don't do it.
There's
I'm
a
the
whole
creep in
room
the back
you.
of the room.
Yeah.
I wish.
That's you
And
being
he's
Actually,
like-
I'm going
cringe.
to tell the other people
you're,
go.
you're knocking out 2 and 1. You're being cringe and you're standing.
This is my year. I'm just out here. Okay, here's my outs. Out for 2025.
Wait. Can we pause? Can you read your ends?
Oh,
Chuck?
yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, my ends are based on reality and what might really happen based off.
Well, remember, you're not a
true
woman, so it could be
trends.
much different.
You said based off reality.
I like
what's
the
in?
simplicity of standing over sitting, but I definitely am going to sit.
There will definitely be more biopic movies. That's funny. We're talking about movies again.
Okay.
This whole,
Okay.
I like that.
You know, the who was Bob Dylan one. That's getting some movement. Nosferatu is a biopic about Dracula.
No, I can. Yeah, I think
Y'all
that's
didn't
cool.
y'all didn't laugh at that. That was a joke.
Yeah,
More biopic movies though. No, my other ones are going out. So go ahead. That's the only end I have.
Okay.
It's easier to think of the out.
That's more
How
of
about
just
you?
like
How
I
a-
have a pessimistic view on some stuff.
It's more of just like an observation, really.
Yep.
You know what? They're probably going to make more movies about people.
That's
sure.
what this is
So-
about.
That's what this year's for.
That'll probably be in.
Probably do that.
And you know what? I'll watch it while standing. That's my thing.
And being cringy.
And everybody's gonna be like, "That's cringe,"
That's so cringe.
but that's
And you're
in.
gonna do it anyway because you're in. You can do whatever you want.
Wow. All right, Shauna, with the outs.
All right, out in 2025, speeding tickets.
That's
You don't.
what does that mean?
We're not giving
What
them out
does it
anymore.
mean?
No more
Why
speeding
not? It's just
What
the
do
Wild
you
Wild
mean?
West.
Right. What does that mean?
I think that's
Do
got to
you
be coming
get
from
speeding
somebody
tickets?
who gets speeding tickets. Guaranteed.
It is because I am a commuter in the metro Atlanta area, and I'm telling you, it is not the people who drive fast that are the problem. It's the people who are going 40 miles per hour in the middle of the interstate that are timid and don't know what they're doing, that are trying to kill the rest of us because we're just going with the flow of traffic.
Okay.
And then you
Well,
got
I
this
don't know what
Yahoo.
that's got to do with
I don't
speeding.
think your solution is solving that problem.
I'm
though.
just saying we're not worried about fast drivers this year. We're much more focused
tickets
on
for
people
who are
moving
slow.
yeah.
Is this about the left lane thing?
I was going to spare y'all that.
Oh, that's
I was
right.
going to spare y'all.
You want
y'all
less
know,
speeding
y'all know,
tickets?
Yep, speeding tickets are out in 2025. I don't care. We've been
I
doing
need
those
them
for
back
too long.
in
Nope.
because I've
Yeah,
driven through
we're vetoing
downtown.
that one.
You can't veto
I've
it. That's not how
driven-
this works. This is my list.
down through Atlanta at like 2 a.m. and they're racing. Do they not get speeding tickets?
No,
Wow.
they are less of a hazard than the person I almost ran over coming home today.
Wow.
That I
Yeah,
come
she's a
around the
speeder.
bend.
She's a speeder.
I am a speeder.
Yeah,
I'll own
definitely.
that. I get where I'm going in a timely fashion,
And
and
I
I
get
don't.
there
And other people
safely.
don't trip over me, and I get there safely.
Yeah.
Speeding tickets out in 2025.
Wait. How many accidents were you in, Chuck, in 2024?
0.
I was
Are
in
you
0.
a speeder?
Were you in any,
No.
Shauna?
I got hit
You were in an accident.
pulling out of
Okay.
this complex by some Yahoo. I was barely.
That was speeding.
No, she wasn't. It was just she wasn't good at
I have
driving.
a very, very clean driving record. And I'm
Same.
not superstitious, so I don't mind even talking about it.
Well, no, because it would depend a lot more on your skill
I
set
drive so
than your
nice.
luck.
I'm not even going to let other people's mistakes affect me.
Just for anybody listening,
What?
Scott is not a good driver. Moving on.
See,
Go ahead,
that's
Shauna.
ridiculous.
All right,
I
we're done
am.
having speeding tickets in 2025 is the point. Okay. Also out in 2025, too much caffeine. We're going to take it easy. We're going to give our
Oh.
cardiac health a break. We're going to have a respectable 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and we're not drinking Celsius at 4 p.m. We're going to try it out.
Okay,
Well,
I'm with you on the
okay.
energy.
We're
all
going to try
that
it out.
Junk.
We're just
That's
I'm not saying cut
ridiculous.
caffeine. There you won't ever hear me say that. But we're not we're going to
Well, 2 cups of
gonna tap-
coffee
gonna tap
and
the
an
brake.
energy drink is already, I would already
that's
think
too much.
that's too much.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're not doing that in 2025.
Okay, I wasn't
We're
doing
gonna-
it in 2024, but
Yeah, you were.
I was.
Yeah, you were.
But
yeah.
You
I
were.
drink. It's sort of a like, okay, either one or the other. Don't do both. Either you drink coffee or you get an energy
But
drink.
after 2 o'clock, I mean, I'm guilty of it. But
No
after 2,
caffeine after
you need
2
to
o'clock.
Right. Pump the brakes.
Yeah.
We're going to have our 2 cups of coffee in the morning and then we're going to
Okay.
go. Out in 2025, letting things slide. We're not letting things slide.
Okay.
We're not doing it.
I mean, we're saving the world here
We really
in
are.
2025.
We're going
We
to
let
stand up. We're going to be cringe. And I ain't letting that slide either.
I'm calling you out, even if I am cringy, and I'm doing it standing up. You're right, Scott.
Y'all get it. Yeah, we let stuff slide in 2024. We're not letting it slide this year.
This is great.
We're going to
by
hold
the
you
way.
to this, by the way.
It's a great-
Please
We're holding
do.
you to this.
This is actually just became an accountability group.
Is
the
that
next
coffee in your cup
episode-
right there?
It's not.
Okay,
It's a
good.
margarita.
Oh, nice.
The next
So we
episode,
feel-
you're standing
We
up.
replaced the caffeine with the alcohol. Okay.
Listen, I'm an adult. It's Friday. We're out here. Out in 2025, we're done vaping. I've had enough of it, especially in the indoors. We're done vaping. We got to
I'm
pick
with
What
you
about
something
on
else.
that
smoking?
Cigarettes are making a comeback, but I can't condone it.
What?
They
Are
are.
they really?
Okay.
They really are, but I can't condone it.
Oh,
It's very bad for you. It's very addictive. We can't do that either. But vaping, like everybody thought that was the lesser of the evils. It's really not. And I don't want to walk through another sweet tea flavored cloud. You know, we're gonna relax.
yeah. I don't care how good
If
they
you're going to give
smell.
me secondhand cancer, at least let it smell terrible. I don't want to sit there
Oh.
and walk around smelling mango and also get secondhand.
I would rather smell a
smoke.
cigarette. I would rather smell a cigarette than a vapor cloud of mango, strawberry. Like
I mean,
ugh.
I've always thought vape is stupid. Vape, smoking.
I've always thought
anything
it.
that's
No
like-
offense to anybody who vapes or smokes,
I mean, offense.
but it just
I
comes
mean,
across as such a weakness to me. I'm like,
Ooh.
come on, be.
Right, what?
But be a little bit for real. You know what I mean? I'm kind of with you on that. And I'm a big advocate of grown folks. We let grown folks live. But I just, in 2025, we're done vaping.
Yeah, but
Okay.
knowing all we know about like tobacco and nicotine at this point, it's like,
I'm
all
not
right,
even
but are we
try-
just being stupid now? Like, is it,
it's not even that deep for me. If you want to make bad choices with your health, you totally can. That's your prerogative.
no, that's fair.
I'm just saying we're done
because
vaping.
I
Yeah.
don't get it.
We're
I
just
mean,
done.
we all do dumb stuff that we know is wrong too.
Right.
So.
Somebody who vapes could come call me out for something else. So I
Right.
mean, it's whatever. But out in 2025, saying things are bad for your brand. Unless you're an actual company or an organization, you don't have a brand. You're just a guy. So stop saying things are bad for your brand.
That's a good one.
Wow.
That's it.
Write that down, Scott.
Wow. Okay.
I don't want to ever hear you say that again.
Do you say it?
No.
There's a lot of content creators or just people who think they're like, oh, it's bad for my brand. What brand? What are you talking about?
I don't say bad for my brand, but I do reference brand.
That's not bad. That's not a problem.
It's not bad for the brand.
It's
Like
just for
bran flakes? Sorry. Bad. That's a bad joke.
Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, Chuck, you have some out.
All right. Out in 2025.
I had 3 more.
Oh,
Can
you
I throw
said,
them out?
I thought
I'll
she
do
said
that.
that was it.
Yeah, I thought
No,
you said
meaning
that was
that's the end of my sentence. Stop saying it's bad for your brand.
That's it. That's the end of my sentence.
Wow.
I'll go to the next sentence now.
No, but I'll be super fast. Oh, sorry. I shook the
No,
camera.
take your time.
Okay, out in 2025. Mothers-in-law.
Just kill them.
No, don't kill them. We're just not having them.
You're
They-
So
definitely-
have
no
to
more
be something else.
marriage.
No, you can get married. That's totally fine. Just we're not doing mothers-in-law.
you just don't have a mother-in-law
you just don't have a
anymore.
mother-in-law.
Are you opposed to that, Chuck? What do you
I
think
don't
of that
understand
idea?
how that works.
Do you not think collectively as a society we could take a break from mothers-in-law?
Yeah, I just don't
And
know
be better
how
for it?
I don't know what that
logistically we would
means.
do it.
It doesn't matter. We're
Who's
just not doing-
who's the mother of my wife now?
She's just a gal.
So I could get with her too.
Whoa.
Get with her.
I mean, no relation.
That
I
wasn't
don't
really
understand.
the direction I was. I'll be a mother-in-law someday, but in 2025, we're just not doing.
We're done with
mothers-in-law.
mother-in-law.
We're just not doing
Oh,
mothers-in-law.
okay. That's you making sure. Okay.
It's not a personal reference,
Copy.
actually. It's just
Well,
in general,
whoever you're-
collectively, as a
I
society.
love my mother-in-law.
That's cool.
I'll put it out there.
No, that's fine. Lots of people do.
Scott,
For those
But this year we're
listeners-
taking a break.
For the
Stop
listeners,
smacking.
he threw up a huge grin after that. Go ahead. What else?
We don't have to overthink these either. Okay.
I'm
two more.
overthinking all of them.
Oh, me.
Overpriced burgers are out in 2025.
What does that mean? I don't control
No.
the price of burgers.
They're
Well-
never coming down.
They're out. Tell me why I took my son to get a burger
like,
the
don't
other
eat 'em.
day.
Agreed.
Or just whatever. Like, it's annoying that I took my son to go get a burger last week and spent $50 on 2 burgers and some fries. That's crazy. That's supposed to be
You
the
said
universe.
how much on 2 burgers and fries?
Almost $50.
Whoa.
Where did you go?
Moxie.
Oh,
Holy cow!
I don't know what that is. I act
It's
like
a
I know
burger
what it
joint
was. I
around
don't know
here.
what that is.
Anyway, my point being, it's really expensive to go grab a burger and fries, and that's kind of
I
crazy to
agree.
me.
And it's easy just to not go. Like, just don't get
Or
it
I'll
anymore.
make it at home.
Right.
I can make a burger.
I'm so sick of hearing people. I'm not saying this is what you're doing. I cannot stand people complaining about the price of McDonald's and Burger King. Okay, don't go.
Right.
Right. But
Is
also,
that foolish
groceries
of
are
me to say?
no. But I think groceries are so expensive right now too. Who's to say what's more expensive at this point?
Right.
Yeah, I'd probably.
I
But
immediately thought of that when
specifically-
I said that out loud.
Specifically, the overpriced burgers. We got to
Right.
be done. And finally, spirit animals. I don't want to know what your spirit animal is. I
I'm
don't
with
care.
you on that.
And we don't need to
And
talk
I don't
about
know
it.
what your zodiac sign is either. That's
Eh.
just a silly.
Yeah,
Careful,
that's also
careful,
out.
careful,
Horoscope.
careful.
My bad. What? What? Did I say something wrong?
Just spirit animals.
I mean, they go
It's
together.
weird.
It's kind of the
basically.
same thing, though, right?
Yeah.
Not.
My spirit animal is a lion. Like,
Spirit animals are also a little bit politically incorrect, which it's on my list because it's just annoying and I don't want anyone to ask me and I don't want you to tell me what yours is. But
wait a minute. You're saying it? I mean, like you've been assigned one? What do you mean?
no, just people ask or people be like, oh my God, that blah, blah, blah is my spirit animal. And
I've
it's
never
like,
had
oh,
anybody
really?
ask me, Scott, what's your spirit animal?
I have no idea.
It's
I can guess.
2025. We're not talking about
It's a kitty cat. Oh, it's 25. We're not doing it anymore,
It's
Scott.
a bunny rabbit.
Yep. A doggy
I
dog.
hate you guys. I
Puppy
hate you
dog.
guys so much. Wow.
All right, that's it. That's my
All right, I've
list.
got 3 outs going
Okay,
out.
go.
And this is true, but not, I mean, whatever you do with what you
Yeah.
want. AI is not a thing.
I've seen that one
What?
come up a lot, which that one is so
What do you
interesting.
Not that
mean?
it's
to
going
me.
away. It's not what people think it's going to be.
I've seen AI come up a
It is
lot on the
not.
out
Okay.
list.
Expand.
I don't mean like Chat GPT and all that stuff is going away. That's good. AI is not taking over the world.
Oh.
Record it, clip it, quit talking about it's
Yeah,
a problem.
okay.
It's
No,
not
that-
happening.
I
It's
don't. I
ridiculous.
don't really. I can understand what people are. People talk. Especially Elon talks a lot about the idea of like, well, we'll build technology, like for military purposes that involves AI that will then similar to a nuclear weapon, where now you've built a weapon that could wipe out humanity. So I can understand from that perspective, but I don't think we're going to accidentally realize
We're not
oh,
going to have
wait.
Terminator situation.
Right. I don't think that.
Yeah,
no,
no.
I agree.
Can
with
we
you.
just, we're killing that conversation. The conversation about the best of all time, the GOAT in the NBA, that conversation's over, ended, settled, over, done and done. I won't even say
is it?
names. I don't need to say
I'm glad you
name
had to
names.
ask.
Can I ask offline? Can you tell me when
Oh,
we're
you can
done?
ask online. I didn't know
Well,
people
there's just the
needed to
fact
ask.
that you're asking is the answer that it's not.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But to be fair, I'm probably the
If-
last one to really
Okay, but if you just had to guess
Yes.
Kobe.
who the greatest of all time is, NBA,
Kobe.
I'm good with that. I'll
Are you good
give
with
you
it?
that.
Because I'm pretty sure
I'm
I
only
said
good
it
with it
before.
because he's not around anymore, and you can't. That's
His
not
work
fair.
ethic was unmatched. That much I do
Absolutely.
know. That much I do know.
It's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the right answer, but
Oh.
Kobe is allowed just because.
Okay.
So.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, cool. Nobody else.
So if we went off rings though,
Wait, who's your choice?
it would be Bill Russell, right? So
Oh.
if you went off rings, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
All right,
I
and
didn't
my
know.
last one. This conversation about bidets being awesome. No,
I love
Let's-
that.
let's
No?
squash that real quick.
Okay,
I'm not saying
wait.
I don't like bidets. I just love that made your list.
Yeah, I have questions about that.
I have
Because-
one that I've not
right.
hooked up yet.
Okay, that
And
was
I
going to be
have
my
no
And
question.
you're
doubt
already
that
not
it's
excited about it?
Awesome. No, I am. I have
But
to
you're
go
not
through
going to
the
make it
trouble
your
of
whole
hooking it up.
personality?
Make
Yeah,
it
I'm
known.
not
He's
gonna-
had it for a while, so he hadn't hooked it up. So he can't be that
I've had it for
excited.
about 6 months.
And he has not hooked it up. So he's not
Sounds
that
like a
excited.
beast to hook up. Is it hard to install?
It's really not, I don't think.
He's just not.
It just hooks in where the lid goes, and then you hook it up in between your water input, and that's it. But
Oh.
I just
But what?
I'm
But
tired
But
of
you
being
don't. But
used.
you don't want to take out a billboard
No, but I know
that's
how it
like,
hooks up.
I have a bidet and I'm going to tell
Right.
everybody about it.
It was a big deal. Yeah,
I mean, I think they sound kind of great, but
they
I was-
are. Just I'm tired of hearing
But so
people
what?
talk about them.
You just want to
You
hear
wanna
people
know how it
talk about
works?
them. So these are no. I'm interested. So your outs are just you want to hear people shut up about it. I don't want to hear about AI.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear about the goat
The
debate,
conversation
and
is
I don't wanna
stopping
hear
in
about your bidet.
2025.
which is such a weird.
your bidet.
Yeah, I said that weird bidet. It's just such a weird. Like my outlist is just shut up, basically.
But about those specific things.
Right.
I mean, don't
those
talk to
three
me about stuff that's not worth talking about. That's always
That's
been
a
my
fair
thing.
ask.
Like if you don't have anything to say, you don't need to talk. It's fine to be quiet.
Well, that's its own item. That's its own line item.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stop
You
talking.
have nothing to say.
See,
So
you had
talking-
nothing to say, so we had a nice.
Conversing is
Genuine
out
pause
in
right there.
2025.
Oh, I would love it.
Well, we're a podcast.
Right, what are we
can't
supposed
shut
to do
up.
for-
But that way, people know. This is write this down, record it, clip it, whatever.
Somebody write that down.
That way, people know when you talk, you mean what you say, and you have something important to share. Otherwise, you're just blabbing all the time.
You're not
I don't
here
know
for the
what's
yapping.
real, what's not. Ugh.
Wow. How profound.
Now everybody's scared to
No.
talk.
Now we're pondering.
I have nothing to say.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll talk as a,
Classic.
as a podcast here. We have to appease our listeners. Those were some incredible ins and outs. I did not anticipate that. I don't know whose I'm more perplexed by. Shauna's were very bizarre. I'm choosing standing over sitting. This
Should we
year.
stand up to close
We should
out?
stand up.
I can't stand up. I'm in a cage down
But that's
here.
the thing.
But then yours are all just, you know what? Shut up. I
Just
only
shut
have
up.
one
Enough
in.
about the sun.
Shut up. But okay, I would like to say though, these are not just specifically for me. These are collective. The ins
You're
and
gonna
outs
enforce
lists are
them.
Yeah,
collective.
I want someone to comment and be like, you know what? Yes, I am going to stand more.
I love that. That's the one y'all latched onto.
I was an oddball one. There were some others, but
It's just because that one would stand out so much visually.
right? Pun intended.
Because wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the way it was delivered, I think, too. Another in, standing over sitting.
Did we get to the is there a health reason or just be different?
It's just what we're doing. Yeah,
We're
we're
just gonna
mixing.
say
We're
it.
mixing it up.
I just want to know the circumstance, like the areas in which you
Man, I think my
mentioned
feet are gonna
team
start
meetings.
hurting.
Yeah, just
If you get a chance to stand up, you're gonna take it.
what about people that are frequently on their feet?
Yeah, George Costanza would disagree. I mean, he once gave a rocking chair to a security guard in a
Wow.
jewelry store.
He did.
Unfortunately, that store got robbed
because
the guy fell asleep. So he
Why
should have been
didn't
standing.
Damn it! What a missed opportunity. I really should have put out for 2025 Seinfeld references.
I thought you were going to say George Costanza
Wow.
Specifically.
Wow.
It's fine. Y'all can have Seinfeld. It's fine.
Yeah, we vetoed that one.
We like what we like.
Yeah, that's
I'm
getting
more
to
attached to my other ones. Anyway, I stand behind my list. I stand behind it.
You just
Literally.
you don't sit behind it. You
I-
stand behind it.
Thank you. You get it. You get it.
And
Okay,
you're cringy while you're doing it.
I'm gonna be super cringe, and I'll have
And
and,
not
there's
even
no
care.
mother-in-laws to tell you that you're doing it wrong.
It's just funny the way it could have been like, don't let people judge you, but you're just be cringe, do it.
It's
Put yourself
liberating.
out there.
Okay,
Just be cringe.
that was a great list. Thank you everybody for listening. Hope we hope that we've given you some very insightful ins and outs for 2025. Some things to take home. Shut up about the sun. That's it. That's how you got to remember. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. For Charlie Harcum, Sean Fretwell, I'm Scott Feltz. We'll see you next time.